Okay, guys, we are here today. We are going to share some updates of the diversity visa lottery. As you know, today is April 10, 2026. What does that mean? If it is April 10, what does that mean? It means the green card lottery, the instructions for the diversity visa lottery, the DV2027, are effectively as of today, going forward. So that is the meaning of today. So I said it is very, very important for me to come here and explain what does it mean at the moment, what does it mean going forward, from now going forward. So for those who want to understand, on March 11, to be exactly, they announced the new regulations for the diversity visa, DV2027. And in those instructions, they said the following things. Number one, that the official dates for the effectively instructions where you can use the new regulations. And what are the new regulations? So effective date for this rule, the rule which were announced on March 11 on the Federal Register. Federal Register, for those who do not understand, is some sort of the government gazette in other countries. So they announce the effective dates as of today, which is April 10. So the new regulations, according to the government register or the Federal Register, the new regulations are, number one, passport requirement. What does passport requirement mean in the diversity visa lottery? The passport requirement, unlike previous regulations of the passport requirement, this passport requirement is to increase the safety and so many things, regulations, to make sure that to combat some sort of fraud in that of nature. So for that case, the passport requirement is, number one, must be uploaded in the application. In the previous, back in 2018, 2019 requirement of the passport, it used to put just your name, the passport number, and the expiration date of the passport. But this time, in addition to put that information, you have to upload that passport. And to upload that passport must be in a JPEG format, JPEG format. That is the requirement. The requirement, passport must be uploaded in a JPEG format. But the good thing is there is no, like, it must be KB, how much weight of the size of that passport. It will have a more weight up to 5 megabytes. That is the passport requirement. Very, very important. The other requirement, which is new, which is officially going to start today, going forward, will be the introduction of the $1. They mentioned last year there will be introduction of $1. But the effective use of the $1 and how methodology is going to be, it is officially now into the system. The $1 requirement will be paid before you submit. And how are you going to pay $1 application fee into the DV lottery? The $1 is going to be paid through Visa card or MasterCard, debit card or credit card. I know there are so many questions about the passport card. I mean, about the payment system. Some of the questions I've been receiving very frequently are as follows. What if in my country I don't have the passport, I don't have the Visa card or MasterCard? So depending on the country where you are, there are some countries allowed to pay, they have the mobile payment system. Like in East Africa, people in Kenya and Tanzania, they have M-Pesa system. In Uganda, they have Airtel Money or Orange in West Africa. So some of the countries like Airtel, Tigo, M-Pesa, you can convert M-Pesa into Visa card or MasterCard. You can use that one to pay. Another question is, can I use more than one card to pay for more than one person? There is no problem for people to use one card for more than one applicant. So you can use that card and pay for 10 people. There is no problem. They don't care about that. They don't care. There is no instruction that the payment must be attached to the applicant. No. So if you don't have the card, your friend has the card, a friend can use for 10, 15, 20 people to use their card to fill it and apply. So that is very, very important. The question is, can I use my MTN or Airtel money for people in Uganda, for instance? Yes. Remember, the Airtel money, MTN, can be transferred to Visa card or MasterCard. M-Pesa can be transferred or changed to MasterCard, Visa card. So it has to be Visa or MasterCard. The visual card is allowed. But M-Pesa by itself, you can't. It has to be. Or if you can use your bank card, if it is written Visa card or MasterCard, you have to go to talk to your bank. Talk to your bank to get the permission to go and use for online transactions. I know there are some people have Visa card, but that Visa card is to help them to take the money from another bank, but is locked by your bank. So you have to check with your bank if it is still locked. So when you go to do the application, while you are filling the application form, before you go on to submit, it will populate a place where you are going to fill the fee. And that fee will be taken in to give you the chance to submit. The application will not go to the submission. It will not accept to submit if you haven't paid. You have to pay first. And it is powered or is connected by the government payment system, which is called the pay.gov website. Is the diversity visa lottery open? It is not open yet. But any day from today we are talking, the diversity visa lottery will be open. Because the instructions which we are given, out in the Federal Register, those instructions which are going to be effective from today, and by today, we mean from April 10. So because the rules now are allowed to start being used, and these rules are for the DV2027 and going forward. So for that case, the DV2027 is going to happen this year, is going to happen in May or in April. So in these 1-2 weeks to come, we might have the DV lottery, the DV2027, or it might happen the next month in May, possible. But the government says, despite that the delay in the diversity visa lottery this year, it will not affect the start of the interviews. It says as follows: changes to the entry period for the DV2027 diversity visa program. The department, when they say the department, they refer Department of State. The department is implementing certain changes to the diversity visa entry process. We will announce the start date for the diversity visa 2027 registration period as soon as practicable, as well as the date for the DV 2027 results. But these changes will not affect the visa processing. These changes will not affect the visa application period for the individuals selected for the DV 2027, which will remain, the interview period will remain to be the same, will continue to be October 1st to November 30th, to September 30th, sorry. So the DV results, so whether they put the application in April, whether they put the applications in May, it doesn't matter. The results must come before October 1st. Because October 1st, the interviews for the winners of the DV 2027 is going to start. And then it goes further than that. You know what it says? This is for DV 2027. Guess what? The DV 2028 is going to happen in October. See how the good news is that? That needs a celebration. So this year we are going to have 2 diversity visa applications. We are going to have the DV 2027, which is going to happen any day from today, possible next week. Possible next week on Wednesday, possible. By next week, it might be on 15th. Usually the DV lottery starts on Wednesday. So either on Wednesday on 15th, on Wednesday of 22nd of April, or on Wednesday 29. So on these 2-3 weeks, we are going to have the DV lottery. But that is DV 2027. Again, the DV 2027, whether it's going to be in this April, whether it's going to be in May, the results will be out before October. Why? Because the government already said that despite this, the results, whatever it comes out, the interviews will remain to be from October 1st, 2026 to September 30th, 2027. And in October this year, the DV 2028 is going to start. And to be exactly, it will start on October 6th. That will be DV 2028. So we are having 2 diversity visa lottery. So don't confuse 2 things. Don't use the photo you are using for the DV 2027 and use the same photo for the DV 2028. You are not allowed. Don't put yourself in the harm's way. You know for sure the instructions don't allow you to use the photo you have used in the previous DV lottery application. Choose that photo. That is very, very important. So good news, 2 diversity visa lottery applications are going to happen in the same fiscal year. In the same year, we are going to have those. That requires a little bit of celebration. We need that. Let's be ready for that. So, what other important things? I know there are so many questions. What is the status or update for the DV 2026, the winners of DV 2026, the suspension? Because now there is a pause. What is the status? What should it be done? It is as follows. Up to this moment, there is no official lift for the DV 2026 winners. But the good news is, because they just announced in March that these regulations are going to start in April, and April 10, which is today going forward, it means that the DV 2026 for the winners are going to start very, very soon. I have unconfirmed information that some of the embassies are starting issuing the visas in Europe. They've started that. I'm not sure about that. I heard that information. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But very soon, people, DV winners 2026, will be going for the interviews. And the embassies will be packed. That means we'll be having to do a lot of interviews quicker, faster, in that particular way. That is DV 2026. Even if you are the DV winner 2026, you have to apply this upcoming DV 2027. If it is in April or May, apply the upcoming DV. Because you don't have the visa on hand, I usually tell people you still have to apply for the upcoming diversity visa lottery. There is another important question. What about the countries which are in suspension? There are, I don't know, 75 countries now, they are into suspension. There are suspension of partial ban, there is a long-term ban, or I don't know, there's permanent, we call it. So, don't confuse two things. Whether you are in partial ban or permanent ban, whatever the ban you are, that ban doesn't stop you, doesn't going to make you not apply for the DV lottery. As long as the list of the eligible countries are there. Remember, the eligibility of the countries in the diversity visa lottery is based on if that country has more than 50,000 people who have received the green card through family sponsorship and through employment. If that country has 50,000 people who received the green card through family sponsorship or through work sponsorship, in the last 5 years, that country is not eligible to apply. So even if you are in the ban, you are still allowed to apply for the diversity visa lottery. But when you win, at the time of the interview, your country must not be in the ban. That is the difference. I can give the practical example on that way. So during the travel ban previously, 2018, 2019, Tanzania was in travel ban of the diversity visa lottery, to be specific. There are one family, husband and wife. The husband was the winner. They had a second notification letter to go for the interview. They have done the medical. While they are waiting to go for the interview date, Tanzania was in the travel ban. So they were not able to do the visa interview. But because I usually tell people, no matter what, even if you are the winner, as long as you don't have the visa on hand, it means you are going to apply again for the DV lottery. So those people apply for the DV lottery. Guess what? They won again. Now, husband and wife won. At the time of the interview, Tanzania was no longer in the travel ban. So even if your country is on the travel ban, you still have to apply for the diversity visa lottery. The only countries which are not eligible, the countries will be mentioned in the diversity visa lottery instructions when you are coming out in few days to come. And the countries will not be eligible based on if they have met the 50,000 threshold. If you haven't reached that one, the country will still be eligible to apply. So, those are some of the good news. The other important question, I know there are so many people who are in the United States at the moment. If you are in the United States, yes, you are allowed to still apply for the diversity visa lottery. You don't need to wait to apply from your home country. If you're in the United States, you are allowed to apply for the diversity visa lottery. And if you win, you do the process, what we call the adjustment of status. You do the adjustment of status. As long as you are legally here, you will be able to process the green card and be given the green card. For those who are watching me through Instagram, through Facebook, through YouTube, at the moment, on the video, it says, if you're in the United States or Canada, you have to scan the QR code on the video, on the screen. If you're in the United States or you're in Canada, but mostly people are in the United States, if you scan that QR code on YouTube, on Instagram, you scan that code will give you an opportunity to have 2 hours free consultation for you with me. It doesn't matter whether you are new in America, whether you have been here for 50 years. Take the opportunity to have one-on-one meeting. The meeting will be ranging of topics. We'll be talking about jobs, about business. We're talking about how you can take your life to the next level, the challenges, how to overcome them. If you have children, how to go about it, like about college funding in the future, retirement plans. We are talking about so many things, and immigration in general. So if you are in the United States or you are in Canada, please scan the QR code or go to my website, which is ebmscholars.com. If you go to ebmscholars.com and you go there, there is a place we say book consultation. If you're in the United States or you're in Canada, it will be a free consultation, one-on-one with me. So you have to do that as soon as possible. Write to me. Tell me, where are you listening from? Where are you listening from? Right where you are listening from. I know people in different countries. Where are you right now? I see some from Uganda. Super V is from Virginia. Super V, you have to go to my account, to my website, or to just ebmscholars.com. If you go there, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to get 2 hours free consultation. I see someone from Uganda, Kampala, UAE, Ronnie from UAE, Washington, Macrasia from Ghana, Rwanda. Okay, let's see. Where are you listening from? Okay, we see David from Tanzania. We have someone from Ghana. We have someone from Rwanda. I've been to Kigali many times already. Ethiopia, I've never been to Ethiopia. I was in Kenya. Miss Ganao Nega, Ethiopia. Delcy from Nairobi, Kenya. I was in Kenya in October. We see people from Ethiopia. Amos from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. We see Tanzania. Someone from Zambia. We have someone from Uganda. Zambia again on TikTok. Where are people from Instagram? Where are you watching from? People from Instagram, we see Tanzania. Majority people from Instagram are watching from Tanzania, Tegeta, Boskibwe is watching from United States. And I said, if you're in the United States, make sure that take the opportunity to get a 2 hours consultation. Someone watching from Philippines, traveling says from UAE, Launess from Uganda, Miriam is Tanzanian. Okay, then someone from South Africa, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Okay, so there is a good question here. The question is, can someone who went through tech schools and later on high school include the tech school information when it comes to fill the DS260? Yes, you can do that. There is no problem with that at all. Okay, someone from Zambia. We have someone from Minnesota. You are watching from Minnesota. Make sure you go and make sure you go there and if you are in the United States, I'm making a poll, or Canada. Are you in the United States or Canada? The answer, I put the poll for those in you who are watching on okay, so if you are in the United States, if in USA, scan the QR code. Okay, I put the QR the questionnaire. Becca is watching from Uganda in TikTok. The Alpha watching from Tanzania. Someone, Junior Faustine, is asking in Swahili, but the question is, when are we going to start? So the questionnaire, for those who are in YouTube, will be able to do the poll. I put the poll. The poll is, are you now in the United States or Canada? So the answer is yes or no. For those who are watching on YouTube, they will be able to cast their vote. Okay. I'm not good into TikTok, so people, Norberto is watching from Qatar, but I think originally from Uganda. Malay is from Massachusetts. Malay, let me take you, I'll get back to you later. If you are in the United States, as I said, take the opportunity to get the 2 hours free consultation. If you are in official, we haven't started. We haven't started yet. To apply, I know some people, they want to know when exactly are we starting. Watching from TikTok and on YouTube. Benzel is watching from USA. If you are watching from US, go ahead and fill out that one. Okay, so I'm not going to take the to make it a very long live, but my plan is very soon we'll be doing almost every single day, at least a few hours, at least 30 minutes to an hour to answer some few questions. So let me go through someone asking, someone has 4 names on the birth certificate. They say, I have 4 names in birth certificate, but all other certificates have 3 names. What do we do then when entering the names? Remember, you have to enter the names as they appear on the passport. We don't care any other document. The names, when you are going to fill out the application form, the names must match your passport. So if your birth certificate has 7 names, but your passport has 2 names, put the names on the passport. Remember, the visa is going to be put in the passport. That is what they want to see. The names should appear exactly, correct spelling. They match word by word on the passport is what we're going to put in the application form. Okay, let me find another question. If I apply for the diversity visa lottery using a temporary passport that is valid for a time of entry but expires shortly after, will this cause any issues during the selection or visa processing later? That is a very good question. I usually tell people passport is required at the time of application. It doesn't matter whether it's a temporary passport or is a passport book. For those who do not understand or do not know, temporary passport, for instance, if you are from Tanzania, you want to go to Kenya, they can give a temporary passport. You are Kenya, you want to go to Uganda, they can give a passport which can be maybe valid for 6 months to 1 year maybe. It is in a piece of paper, not printed in a book. The passport book is the one which expires in 10 years. So if you don't have the passport book takes a longer process to get, and it is expensive for some people. Get the temporary passport. You'll use that one. And if you win, you are going to get the passport book for that case. When you are going to upload, you'll upload the passport. If you have temporary passport, you upload the temporary passport. It is valid at the time of applying. So you have to use the temporary passport if you have temporary passport. If you have the passport book, get the passport book. And again, if you win, it's just assuming you have the passport book, but it's going to expire maybe end of the year. It's the same duration like the temporary passport, so there's no problem. So make sure that you have the passport, whether it's a permanent, like the longer term, 10 years, or is a temporary passport, you still have to use the passport required. I see someone is watching from Berlin, Dushval. Okay, who else? Bonnie UK, are you MAGA? I don't say whether I'm MAGA or not MAGA, but when it comes to the American politics, I'm not supportive of many Democrats' policies. So I don't want to make this be political. There are so many things I don't agree with. When is the lottery going to start? It hasn't been announced, but we hope very, very soon is going to start. Okay. Some people in Tanzania. Someone is asking about Fulbright. If you are applying for Fulbright program, they will ask the question, are you applying for permanent residence? The answer is no, you are not applying for permanent residence. Lottery is not permanent. You haven't applied. If you are the winner, yes, but at the moment, no, you are not. Uganda 256 says students interested. Original Bantu says, hi, thank you for information. It helped me, and I'm in the United States now. Good job, good job. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that one, the Original Bantu. Remember, you can, if you are the winner or you are in the US, you can send the DM direct, or for those who are into the, who are where? On Instagram, TikTok, whatever, I mean, on the other, you can go to my website and fill out the form. You must be in the US or Canada to get 2 hours free consultation. So if you are not, don't fill out that form because I will not have the meeting on that particular, yeah. Can I use my mature age entry certificate? Yes, you can. I was in Saudi Arabia, but I don't have good contact from there, and they don't give when you are out. So there are certain countries they don't provide the good contact, the policy requirement, whatever policy clearance. So those countries they exempt. The embassy know that. Okay, so I have few more minutes. I have to leave here because I'm going to have a meeting. That's why I'm wearing a tie. I have a business meeting in a few minutes to come. So So thank you each and everyone who took their time to be here. Make sure if you haven't subscribed. Okay, so this person is saying US is a scam. It's up to you. So your country is not a scam. Stay in your country. Simple like that. Each country, we haven't said the US is heaven. We haven't said that. Each country has good and bad. So it's just up to you. If you like to come to America, you just apply. So I'm answering the last question, Mr. EBM. I'm from Burundi, but I'm currently in South Africa. I can do full process here or without going back. Yes, you can do everything. If you live in South Africa, we do South Africa. When will application begin? We are hoping maybe next week or the week after. So I want to say thank you, each and everyone who took their time to be here. I really appreciate. The V lottery is not open, but it's going to open very, very soon. So for those who are in the United States, I've already said you can take the opportunity, but apply for the diversity visa lottery, but also apply for other programs. There are volunteering, scholarships to pay for your own education, all those kind of things. Depending on what your dreams, some people, they might be already old, their dreams still, they want to come here, come here. Whether you are single, whether you are family, please just come. You are allowed. Just come with your family. There is no problem with that one. It is an opportunity. When you are talking with your friend, take this opportunity to also let your friend know that this is the opportunity. Don't just end up sharing just some gossip without sharing the opportunities. As I said, there are opportunities beyond just this one. You can come through education. That is another way. If you come through education, that's very, very good. But remember, it is your dream. Make it happen. And while you are applying for the United States, you can apply for other programs, other countries. God said, good job, you inspired me. I finally landed in Kansas where I come to Belton. I remember you. Oh, man. Yeah, someone is in Kansas City. Let me take a screenshot. Then you can just, I don't know why it doesn't even take you. I don't know. Yeah, so. Okay, so thank you each and everyone. I have few minutes to get ready. I have 15 minutes to go for another meeting. So I really appreciate. I'll be making some more live and more videos about the updates and also other opportunities. We'll be doing some certain days. I'll go live to talk about community colleges just in America. Another day I'll be talking about masters and the PhD. Another day I'll be talking about volunteering. Another day will be, so we are in the mood of making more opportunities. So thank you. If you haven't followed me, subscribed, just do that right now. But also remember to share information with your friends. The DV lottery is going to start very, very soon. Thank you, each and everyone. Until next time, goodbye, everyone. Mature age entry, yeah. When you win, contact me. We'll be able to help you with that. Until next time, goodbye. Okay, so let me end the live. Thank you so much. Thank you, and goodbye, everyone.